dolls, what's up and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you dolls my laundry room tour. I know it took me so long to finally get this video up. Now, if you did not see part 1 or part 2 of the actual decorating, please do check out those videos. I will be sure to leave them in the description box below for you dolls. I will also leave any of my social medias if you guys just want to see other content that I get up to when I'm not here on YouTube. If you are new here, my name is Z and I do tons of fun feminine content on this channel centered around interior design, lifestyle, and girly things of that nature. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please do consider subscribing. We would love to have you here in the dollhouse. Also, while you're at it, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a new video. So now that you dolls know everything you need to know, let's go ahead and hop into this video. Hey dolls, so we are in my laundry room and I'm so excited to do this walkthrough with you guys. I did want to chat just a little bit before we get into the walkthrough, a little bit about the inspiration and what theme we went with and why we chose that theme. For my laundry room, I knew right off the bat that I wanted to do something that was renter friendly because I am a renter. The majority of the comments I get on my decorating videos is
this renter friendly? How did you do this? Can you show us? And the concerns is, did you get permission from your landlord? How did you do this?
So I wanted to show you dolls that you can transform your space even if you are a renter, and we can do it completely renter friendly. Now I do want to say that my version of renter friendly is different from a lot of probably your version of renter friendly. A lot of people seem to think that painting a wall, what is going on? Are they really doing laundry downstairs? Okay, so it sounds like my neighbors are doing laundry. So if you guys hear like a little sound in the background, that's just them running their washer. I was pretty much saying that my version of renter friendly is anything that I can put back. So anything that I can't undo is non-renter friendly. A lot of people seem to think that like painting a wall isn't renter friendly. I don't think that. I think you can easily paint a wall back. Now, demoing a wall is not renter friendly. However, I did want to decorate this room in a way that you guys felt was renter friendly as well. So I chose not to paint the walls pink in here. I will be painting the walls at some point. I'm not gonna lie to you, but for this particular video, I wanted to show you guys what it looked like completely renter friendly without the walls painted. And I think it came out pretty cute. It's just not my vibe. I definitely would prefer the walls to be painted a color or some type of wallpaper or print, which I highly suggest you dolls thinking about doing as well. You can always use a wallpaper if you don't feel comfortable with using paint. The next thing is we wanted to choose a theme and we went with the bow theme. Now I chose the bow theme because because bows are so cute and they're also trendy, and I wanted to choose something that I knew a lot of people would like and would want to try, but I also wanted to choose something that I also loved. So I just felt like bows was the perfect theme. I've never done a room that was themed bows, so I thought it would be really exciting to see what I could come up with. Now, if you guys have not seen part 1 and part 2 of the decorating videos, like I said, it will be linked in the description box below. I highly suggest you dolls go and check out those videos, because you will see during this process I kind of like didn't want to do the bow theme anymore, because I felt like the problem was I needed to niche down on the bow theme. Bows was too broad of a theme. I needed to kind of niche it down, and so I kind of niched it down into a coquette bow theme. At first I was going with a bow theme that was kind of modern, and that just didn't work for me. I do feel like in the future I'll probably change my laundry room around. I'm constantly changing my space. That's just who I am as an interior designer. So I do feel like the bow theme will eventually die down and go out of this room, but for now I think it's fun. I think it's cute, especially for summer, and I think going into the rest of this year it'll be cute as well. I also put together a Pinterest board for inspiration, so if you dolls are interested in seeing that, I will link my Pinterest. I believe it's already linked in the description box below. I will definitely be sure to try to link my board in the description box below for you guys, so you can take a peek and see if you can get some inspiration from that board as well. The next thing I went over was my budget. I initially started out this room with a budget of $150, and girl, completely unrealistic. What I didn't budget out for was mistakes happening. Specifically, like with the wallpaper, I ran out of wallpaper a few times because I didn't apply it correctly, or I didn't measure it correctly, and then I used more than I should have used, and I didn't have extra, so then I had to go buy more. So I would highly suggest, whatever budget you give yourself, to allot an extra 10% to that budget in case you have a mistake, or you change your mind about something, or something goes up in price that you hadn't planned for. Have a 10% cushion of extra budget that you can dig into, which is something I didn't do. So again, I did go over budget, but it wasn't by much. This took me a few months to do, but other than that, dolls, that's all I wanted to share with you. I want to stop rambling and go ahead and get into the walkthrough. I told you, dolls, that I will be giving you a surprise that I did not show in my previous videos. So let me go ahead, get you guys off the tripod, and let's do a cutesy walkthrough. We are outside of my laundry room tour, you guys. We are in the entryway of my apartment, and the first thing I'm gonna show you guys is this cute DIY sign. I got this sign from Hobby Lobby when I first moved in. It used to be blue and white, but I painted it pink and added pink bows to it. You guys saw that in the decorating video, so go ahead and check that video out. But this is so cute. I love it. It just gives like a little bit, but not too much, because my entryway is not decorated to match my laundry room, so I didn't want to do too much on the outside, especially because I do have a roommate and he's a belle, so I didn't want to do too much. But I think it's super cute. It gives an idea as to what is going to be going on inside. I will be switching out this doorknob. I was gonna spray paint it, but I just decided that I'm actually gonna just buy a new doorknob. And then, oh my god, you guys, isn't she so pretty? So this is the laundry room, you guys. I'm just gonna give you a quick overview of everything. So here's what she's looking like. Don't mind the lighting. We're shooting against the window, so it gets dark and it goes light every 2 seconds. But let's go ahead and come in. So the first thing is this bow rug, you guys. I am obsessed with this bow rug. It's from Urban Outfitters if you guys are interested, and it was a little pricey, but I think it's so worth it for what you get. It's a really nice rug, super soft. I love it. And it does come in a lavender color and a baby blue color if you dolls are interested in those colors as well. And then coming up, we have Pinky's litter box. If you dolls remember, her litter box used to be gray. I spray painted it and the spray paint wouldn't stick, so I ended up going ahead and using some wall paint that I had left over and painting the litter box pink, and I think it looks so much better now. Obviously I didn't paint the inside of her litter box. I just didn't want any of the chemicals from the paint to be in there with her. And then I glued a bow onto her pooper scooper, which came with the litter box, but we don't really use the pooper scooper that much. We use this bigger pooper scooper over here better. It's just much more heavy duty. I was fine to go ahead and glue a cute little bow on there to match the theme. And then next to that, you guys, is the trash can. You guys saw me DIY this cute trash can. I put a bow on top, put pearls on it, and you guys, this is just so helpful when we're cleaning out the dryer to put like lint and stuff inside of. It works perfectly. Please don't mind the litter. She just got a new box of litter delivered, courtesy of Amazon. They sent me 2 boxes. I only ordered 1, and I just changed her litter, but then they sent me another one. I don't know why. But girl, I did call them and make sure they didn't charge me and get my money. Now, this wall, I actually wanted to paint pink, but I ended up not doing that, as you guys can see, because as I told you guys, I wanted to go more renter friendly for you dolls, but I do think I am going to eventually paint the walls pink, y'all. But for the windowsill, you guys, I did lay down some wallpaper in the windowsills. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. If I do, I'll probably wallpaper up this way as well. The reason why is because this got wet and it totally ruined the wallpaper a little bit. So I just be careful with wallpaper, you guys. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not a fan of wallpaper. So I don't know if this is gonna stay or go, but it's here now. I have this cute little bow dish with a candle on it. This is one of my favorite scents by DW Home. It's the pink apple and coconut. It's so good for summertime. And I love to actually put this on my washer in here when, like, sometimes it just stinks in the laundry room, you guys. Partly because we have this litter box here. The other part is because there's dirty clothes in here. I live with a man and he's a fitness trainer. He goes to the gym every day, sometimes twice a day, and sometimes his clothes, like the sweaty, stinky clothes, I just can't stand the smell of it. So I'll burn a candle like in the morning for a short period of time. So I just have that there for that. And then I brought my Champagne Toast room spray in here because I was out of room spray. I need to pick up some of that from Bath and Body Works. But I love to spray this after Pinky goes to the litter box and we clean it out. To just spray this, and then I'll open up the windows and just get some fresh air in. And so that's why I have that sitting there right above her litter box. For the window, I installed this like window cling. It's like a vinyl window cling, I think it's called. I got mine off of Amazon. I will be sure to try and link it in the description box below for you dolls. I love this as an idea for decor and also privacy. It was so easy to install. You literally just wet the window, wet the cling, and then cut it to size. And I got it off of Amazon. So pretty. And in the morning, the light shining into here projects such a beautiful rainbow color. I love this so much. It also gave like a Victorian vibe to the space, which I also loved. So highly suggest, if you want to decorate a space that has windows and you're not like a fan of like blinds and stuff like that, but you still want to keep your privacy, to try some privacy film because it's so pretty. And look, you still get your lights. So that part. The next thing is my window valance. Now, because we were working with a tight budget, I wanted to use things that I already have, and I already had this pink like valance from my old studio apartment, like my first studio apartment when I moved to LA. I kept it. I'm so happy I did, because this used to be in my kitchen in my studio apartment, and then I just kept it with all of my linens. Didn't use it again until now. It was like the perfect fit for this window. And I just added these bows that I got off of Temu. They were hair clips, and I just unclipped them and pinned them to this valance, and it looks so cute, perfectly on theme with what I was going for. So next we have my lighting fixture. You dolls saw me DIY this. I literally just clipped bows onto it. I got this lighting fixture off of Amazon. It was silver. I spray painted it gold, and I am obsessed with it. This is something that you can do as a renter-friendly DIY. Just switch out the lighting, you guys. You never know how much you can change a space by changing out the doorknobs, the lighting fixtures, the light switch covers, or changing out even like the film, like putting the privacy covers on the window. It really does change the overall vibe and feel of the space. And it's also renter friendly because you can literally just take the lighting fixture down and put their lighting fixture back up, which is what I'm gonna do because they're not keeping my cute lighting fixture. Oh no. So now we're moving down, and this corner is just a things to do board that I had sitting around in my office because I wasn't going to use it anymore, and I was literally about to throw it in the trash, and I was like, let me see how I can DIY something. I went ahead and hot glued this ribbon around it to match the vibe of the space. I also have this dry erase marker that I just applied some like double-sided Velcro, and then I put it one piece on the marker and then another piece on the board. I just stick it there, and I just thought that that was such a genius idea. And this board we just use for like things that we need to get done around the house, like you guys can see, buy cat litter, clean the dryer vent, buy laundry detergent, like stuff like that for the house. And then I also hung some wisteria flowers that I had extra around the sides. I think that's super cute. We're moving on to my cupboards, you guys. Look at how cute they are. You dolls saw me organize these. I can't believe they turned out the way that they did. If you dolls remember, I did originally paint the inside of the squares pink, and I didn't like it. It was just giving too modern, too kids bedroom vibe, and so I went with this pretty wallpaper, and I'm so happy I did. It fits the vibes perfectly. I also installed these crystal knobs that I got off of Temu. These were really inexpensive, you guys, like super cheap. Now this is something I did want to kind of discuss with you dolls because you might not think that this is renter friendly, because these doors did not come with knobs, and I actually had to drill a hole in the actual doors to put the knobs in, to install the knobs. So some might say this is not a renter friendly DIY, but for me it is renter friendly because all I needed to do was get permission from my landlord to put knobs on the doors. And since this cabinetry is so freaking old, they really don't mind. And this is something that I learned with a lot of landlords. Like if you're updating the space, they really don't mind if you want to spend your money to update their space. Like, I'm not going to take these knobs out when I leave. I will take the wallpaper down and paint the doors back white, but I will leave the knobs in for them because I just feel like the next person that comes probably was going to want knobs. Also, you guys, if you want to take your knobs with you, my suggestion is just to get some really inexpensive, cheap 60-cent knobs from Home Depot and add those in when you leave, or you can fill the holes and paint over it. So that's another idea. Okay, so moving down to right underneath the cabinets, but above the washer and dryer, we have these shelves. I found these shelves on Amazon. I had them in my office for a number of years, for a while, and then I just started to redecorate my office, and I was getting rid of the shelves, and I was like, oh my god, I was trying to sell the shelves on Facebook Marketplace, but no one was buying them. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to just throw these away or donate them. And I thought, where could I use these? And so when I came into the laundry room to start decorating, I was like, I'm gonna repurpose these shelves because I could totally use them for like storage. I did originally have like a jar with laundry detergent in there, but one of the things me and Bunny came across is you actually have to reach over the washer and dryer all the way back to get it, which nothing wrong with that, but we kept dropping the lid to the jar that had the laundry detergent in it. So we kept dropping it behind the washer and dryer, and we kept dropping things back there, and we kept having to go move the washer and dryer to get the things we dropped. And so it just didn't seem practical for us. So I removed that, and I said, you know what? These can still be decorative shelves. Like, I don't have to uninstall them and take them down. They can still work. I added the bows on them, as you guys can see. I painted them. They used to be a wood color, and I just painted them and DIY'd them with ribbon, you guys. And I put this like little teapot on here. I'm not sure if this will stay, but it's just there for now for decor. I also hung some wisteria flowers in the middle just to, honestly you guys, I just want to cover up like this ugly stuff. And I was trying to figure out how I could do it. And I think putting wisteria flowers, I might have to figure out a way to put it underneath there. I'm trying to cover it. I don't know if I can, but that's what that was, me trying to figure out how I might be able to cover this stuff. Again, I want to just add that this room is not completely done. This is just where it's at right now for the renter friendly video. And then this little baggie has Pinky stuff in it. So it just has like her poop bags, her hairbrush, she has her shampoo and stuff in there. I'm probably gonna put that somewhere else, but it's just there for right now. Anyways, we are gonna move on to the star and the surprise of the show, which is the pink washer dryer. You guys, we DIY'd a pink washer and dryer. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it was not easy. This was very difficult, not for the faint of heart. I would not suggest vinyling anything. I would suggest getting a TaskRabbit to do it, because this took me so long, which is why this video hasn't gone up, because it literally took me weeks to vinyl this. If y'all knew the amount of paper that I wasted, if y'all only knew, y'all would be so mad at me. That's part of where my budget went. But I won't look at this very closely, because I'm being honest with y'all, I don't really like it. Only because when you're vinyling things, when it comes to the corner of stuff, it's just really hard with paper, because paper is very straight. So it's just really hard to get those shapes. So I do have to clean it up. Also, there was just like a lot of air bubbles and issues like that I had to work around, and it was just so annoying. But girl, from far back with one eye closed, baby, I got a pink washer and dryer. Okay, it's cute, just don't look at it too close. Okay, so I also am a little worried about when we run the washer and dryer, like, is the water or any like moisture gonna make the paper pop up? I don't know. I'm also not sure that I'm gonna keep this paper on. I might, if I paint my walls pink, I might take this off and leave the washer and dryer white. We have to think about that. Also, I have left some areas just white because I want to add some DIY stuff, which you guys will see later on in another video. I'm also thinking about adding like maybe some of the paper or something pink here to make the knobs look pink. We'll see. You'll probably see that in like a future vlog or something. But yes, you guys, this is the surprise. We got pink appliances. Obviously, one day I'm gonna physically buy pink appliances, but we can't do that right now because we're renting, and this came with the apartment. That was the surprise, you guys. I hope you liked it. You guys also didn't see me do the windows, so that was also a surprise, and then Pinky's litter box was a surprise as well. Okay, you guys, so now that we went over the washer and the dryer, we're just gonna turn around here. I'm actually gonna close the door for just a second. You guys could see the light switch cover, and this is what she's giving. She's so cute. I just bought a plain light switch cover. I put the wallpaper over top of it, and then I glued a bow on top. I did keep the original light switch cover that was already on here because I do plan on reinstalling that when I move out. And then going up from there, I did add some more wisteria flowers because I was just gambling with the idea of like adding wisteria flowers around the back of the walls and just kind of clustering this area, that area, and then like a little bit over here, just clustering this wall. And I think I might do it, but I still want to paint the walls pink first, so that might be a future project. Moving over to the door, you guys, I did end up installing the wallpaper into the inner sockets of the door. Do not look too close because I still need to trim off some of the excess. I am not a wallpaper girl. I am not good at doing wallpaper. This was my first time applying wallpaper, so I think for it being my first time, I did okay. Again, I will definitely be cleaning this up, girl, so do not look too close, but I think from afar she's giving, she just needs to be like, I need to trim the edges of some of this stuff. Like these edges are too long and they just need to be trimmed off. That's pretty much it. And then I have this bow hook that I got from Temu, but you guys can find it on Amazon, girl. They have this bow hook everywhere. So we are on to this wall. This is my storage closet or a utility closet, whatever you want to call it. It has like the water heater and everything in there, but it also has like storage stuff and like gardening tools and seasonal decor and all that type of stuff in there. And this used to be a plain white door, and we added the wallpaper. Again, if you look too close you can see the lines, but babe, like really for DIY I think it's pretty cute. The next thing I do have is the handles of the door that I DIY'd, you guys. I spray painted them a bright gold. You guys can tell they're a little bit different from this door because that's what they used to look like. They used to look like that. And then I just took some bright gold spray paint to match the gold in the wallpaper, and I think it came out gorgeous and brilliantly. I also added these bows. Then next to that, I have another bow hook that has my dustpan on there. We use this little thing to sweep up Pinky's excess litter that falls out on the floor. Speaking of that, I really do need to get her some type of like tracking mat, and I'm still on the hunt for that, but for now we just use this little broom to sweep it up. And yeah, you guys, that's pretty much okay, dolls. That was it. That was my bow laundry room tour. I hope you dolls enjoyed this video. I hope this inspired you and gave you some ideas of what you can do in your space. Even if you are a renter, it doesn't mean you have to live in a boring space. Definitely bring light and love into your space and your own energy by decorating it. There are so many ways that you can go about getting the look and the vibe that you want in your space without ripping down a wall. I'm so happy that you were here and I got to share this video with you. If you like videos like these, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button below. Also, share the video if you like. I get so many comments by you sweet dolls saying, I love your content. I don't know how you don't have so many more followers and so many more views. And I'm telling you dolls, sharing my videos will definitely help. Share it with your grandmother, share it with your cousin, share it with your uncle, share it with whoever will watch. The more you share it, the more we grow. So thank you dolls so much for being here. Please do consider liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I love you. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye. Bye dolls.